So previously you may have been using cubes, which are not optimized because they have 6 faces. So instead, what you're going to want to use is a quad, because a quad has only one face. So if I were to flip it around, this is what it would look like. This is a backwards quad. So now I'm going to hop into Hammer and show you how to make this map using quads. So you're going to want to start by changing your grid size to 128, and then you press Shift B and change the block to a quad. So now you're going to build your first quad, and then once you have your base quad, you're going to press 2 to enter edge mode. Now selecting the edge you want to extrude and holding Shift and the arrow key, you can duplicate this face and it'll still be connected. So essentially you're going to build out your map with these 128 by 128 quads. The most important thing is that you want to separate your walls and your floors. You do not want them to be connected on the same object. So to do this, you're going to want to select the face you want to separate and hit Alt-N. If you have multiple faces selected and you separate them, you can conjoin them by pressing M. So using these 128 by 128 quads, you can now lay out your map with optimized geometry. This is a technique I've been using for a couple months now. I've been using it in Unity and also in Hammer, and it's a really good strategy for cleaning up your map. Also, a quick shout out to Razzle Dazzle for showing me this technique. Thanks for watching. I'm going to leave a bunch of resources for Source 2 mapping in the description. If you have any specific questions or problems with Source 2, I'm going to leave also a bunch of Discord servers about Source 2 mapping. You can feel free to join those and ask around in there because they're full of people who know a lot more about the specifics of Source 2 than I do. I have a Discord server myself. It's not specifically about mapping, but I recently launched a Counter-Strike Source server. So if you have Counter-Strike Source, feel free to join my server. You can find all the info about how to join in there. If you don't have Counter-Strike Source, you can join anyway. It's a cool little server. You can show your maps or whatever you've been working on. But for now, I just want to make a little video on optimized geometry, and I hope you enjoy.